Hello everyone! Welcome back to Super Rare Coins. In today's video, we are going to explore the top 4 coins that may look common at first glance, but are actually very special because of their history, rarity, and market value. These coins include interesting mint marks, historic designs, and rare errors that can increase their value to hundreds of dollars. If you love coin collecting, or if you want to check your pocket change for valuable coins, this video is for you. Make sure you watch till the end, because the last coin in our top 4 list might surprise you the most. So without wasting any time, let's get started with our top 1. In 1999, the United States launched the historic 50-state quarters program, one of the most successful coin programs ever. Each state was honored with its own unique quarter design. Released in the order the states joined the Union, became the 5th state in 1788. Connecticut's quarter was released in 1999. It was one of the first 5 state quarters issued. Millions of Americans began collecting coins because of this program. Let's look closely at the design of the 1999 Connecticut Quarter. Obverse front portrait of George Washington Liberty, and in God We Trust. Date 1999. D mint mark, Denver Mint. Reverse back, the famous charter oak tree. The inscription Connecticut, the year 1788, statehood year, e pluribus unum. The charter oak is a powerful symbol of freedom and independence in American history. The D mint mark tells us this coin was struck at the Denver Mint. Copper nickel clad, 91.67% copper, 8.33% nickel. This quarter contains no silver, unlike quarters made before 1965. A fine condition quarter shows moderate wear from circulation. Washington's hair details partially worn. The charter oak design still visible, letters readable but not sharp. No major damage. Fine condition coins are very common for state quarters. Here is the honest truth. The 1999 D Connecticut Quarter is not rare by mintage. Over 688 million were produced at the Denver Mint. However, coins with mint errors, coins in uncirculated or high-grade condition, can be worth much more than face value. Check your 1999 D Connecticut Quarter carefully for these errors: off-center strike, broad strike, clipped planchet, double die doubling on letters, or date die cracks, or CUD errors, grease-filled die, weak details. Error quarters are highly collectible and can sell for good money. Now, let's talk about the real market value. 1999 D Connecticut Quarter value: good to fine condition $0, 25 face value, extra fine $0, $30, $0, uncirculated $1 to $5, error coins $10, $300 plus, depending on the type and condition. So in fine condition, without errors, this quarter is worth face value only. You should keep this coin. If you collect state quarters, you suspect a mint error, you want a full 50-state set, you can spend it. If it's worn, no error is present, always check carefully before spending. So that's the complete story of the United States of America 1999 D Connecticut Quarter 1788. Not rare, not silver, but a very important coin from the 50-state quarters program, and a favorite among collectors. Top 2. In 1976, the United States celebrated 200 years of independence, marking the historic event that began in 1776. To honor this occasion, the U.S. Mint issued special bicentennial coins, including $quarter, half-dollar, $1 coin, instead of a normal date. These coins feature the dual date 1776 to 1976, making them instantly recognizable. Let's take a closer look at the design. Obverse front portrait of George Washington. Inscription: Liberty, Indiana, God We Trust. Dual date 1776 to 1976. No mint mark, meaning it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Reverse back, a colonial drummer, a torch surrounded by 13 stars representing the original colonies, United States of America. Quarter dollar. This reverse design is unique and was only used for the bicentennial issue. The bicentennial quarters were produced at Philadelphia. No mint mark. Denver D mint mark. San Francisco S mint mark. Copper nickel clad, 91.67% copper, 8.33% nickel. Only San Francisco special issues were made in 40% silver Philadelphia coins are not silver. A fine condition Bicentennial Quarter shows moderate circulation wear. Washington's hair is worn but visible. Drummer details are clear but soft. All letters readable, no major damage. Fine condition is very common for these coins. Here is the honest truth. Collectors should know the 1776 to 1976 quarter is not rare by mintage. Over 1.6 billion bicentennial quarters were produced. However, error coins, silver versions, high-grade uncirculated coins can still be valuable. Check your bicentennial quarter carefully for these errors: die doubling on letters or date off center strike, broad strike, clipped planchet, die cracks or CUDs, wrong planchet errors. These rare errors can turn a common coin into a valuable collectible. Now, let's talk about today's market value. 1776 to 1976 quarter, no mint mark, good to fine condition, 25 cents face value, extra fine 30 to 50 cents. Uncirculated $1 to $5 error coins, $10 to $500 plus, depending on the error and condition. So, in fine condition, with no errors, this coin is worth face value only. You should keep this coin if you collect U.S. quarters. You like historical coins. You suspect a mint error. You can spend it if it is heavily worn. No error is present. Always inspect carefully before spending. So friends, this was the complete story of the United States of America quarter dollar 1776 to 1976 with no mint mark. Not rare, not silver, but one of the most historic and recognizable coins ever produced in the United States. Top 3. The 50-state quarters program was launched in 1999 by the United States Mint and ran until 2008. Each state was honored with a unique quarter design released in the order the states joined the Union. The New Hampshire Quarter was released in 2000, making it one of the early and most popular state quarters. New Hampshire joined the Union in 1788, becoming the 9th state. It is known for the famous motto, "Live free or die." Natural beauty and granite formations a strong role in early American independence. This history is proudly represented on the quarter. Let's look closely at the design. Obverse front, portrait of George Washington. Inscriptions: Liberty and I in God we trust. Date 2000. D mint mark below the date. Reverse back, the Old Man of the Mountain, New Hampshire's famous granite formation. State name: New Hampshire. Statehood year: 1788. Motto: Live free or die, e pluribus unum. This reverse design beautifully represents the spirit of the state. The D mint mark means this coin was produced at the Denver Mint. Copper nickel clad, 91.67% copper, 8.33% nickel. A quarter in fine condition, shows moderate wear from circulation. Washington's hair slightly worn. The Old Man of the Mountain clearly visible. Letters readable but soft, no major damage or corrosion. Fine condition is common but still collectible for date mint sets. Here is the honest collector truth. The 2000 D New Hampshire Quarter is not rare by mintage. Over 495 million coins were struck at the Denver Mint. However, coins with mint errors, coins in uncirculated or high-grade condition, can be worth more than face value. Check your 2000 D New Hampshire Quarter for these errors: off-center strike, broad strike, clipped planchet, double die errors, die cracks or CUD errors, grease-filled die, weak details. Error coins can sell for good money. Now, let's talk about the current market value. 2000 D New Hampshire Quarter value: good to fine condition, 25 cents face value, extra fine 30 to 50 cents. Uncirculated $1 to $5 error coins, $10 to $300 plus, depending on the error and condition. So in fine condition with no errors, this coin is worth face value only. You should keep this coin if you are building a full state quarter set. You suspect a mint error. You enjoy American coin history. You can spend it if it's heavily worn. No error is present. Always inspect carefully before spending. So friends, this was the complete story of the United States of America quarter dollar 2000 New Hampshire 1788 with D mint mark, but a beautiful and historic part of. Top 4. The U.S. quarter dollar has a long and respected history. First introduced in 1796, the 1998 quarter belongs to the classic Washington Quarter series, which started in 1932 to honor George Washington, the first president of the United States, in 1998. This quarter was still part of the original Washington design, just 1 year before the famous 50-state quarters program began in 1999. Let's look at the design details. Obverse front portrait of George Washington. The words Liberty and I in God We Trust. Date 1998. D mint mark below the date. Reverse back, the American eagle with spread wings, olive branches, symbolizing peace. Inscription, United States of America. Denomination, $quarter. This design represents strength, freedom, and national pride. D mint mark means this coin was struck at the Denver Mint. 91.67% copper, 8.33% nickel, copper nickel clad. This quarter has no silver content, unlike older quarters minted before 1965. A quarter, in fine condition, shows moderate wear. Washington's hair details are partially worn. Letters are readable, but not sharp. Rim is complete, but slightly worn. Fine condition coins are heavily circulated, but still collectible for date and mint mark sets. Let's be honest and accurate. The 1998 D quarter is not rare by mintage. Over 800 million were produced at the Denver Mint. However, coins with mint errors, coins in high uncirculated condition, can still be valuable to collectors. Even common quarters can become valuable with mint errors. Check your 1998 D quarter for off-center strike, broad strike, clipped planchet, double die errors. Letters or date doubling, die cracks, or CUD's error coins can dramatically increase the value. Now, let's talk about real market value. Today, 1998 D quarter value: good to fine condition, 25 cents; face value, extra fine, 30 to 50 cents; uncirculated, $1 to $5; error coins, $10 to $200 plus, depending on the error and condition. So, in fine condition, without errors, this quarter is worth face value. You should keep this coin if you collect Washington quarters. You're building a date and mint set. You suspect a mint error. You can spend it if it's heavily worn. No error is visible. Always check carefully before spending. So that's the full story of the United States of America 1998 D quarter. Not rare, not silver, but still an important part of American coin history and a great learning coin for collectors. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe to Super Rare Coins, comment which US or UK coin you want next.